Hello there, and welcome back to another edition of Cooking in the Raw. It's me again, Schel, aka Schel, and it's Super Bowl week. And I thought that being in Super Bowl, that maybe I'd come up with some simple dishes that you could prepare with your friends or prepare for a crowd. Now, something that we did in my family, we would do around Super Bowl and other holidays, we would do tamales. You know, if you live in Sheboygan, not sloppy joes, but real Mexican tamales, and or enchiladas. Well, I made a chili yesterday, and I thought, okay, how can I repurpose this chili? It was a white bean vegetarian chili. So all of a sudden it came to me. So what I'm going to do for you today is make a vegetarian type enchilada with a vegetarian white bean chili. So stick with me as I show you this simple process of repurposing your chili. It can be done with anything. So here we go. I'll tell you my ingredients. Here's the chili. The white bean chili, you know, it simply has the white, Great Northern white beans, carrots, tomato, onion, and this is tomato that was fresh from my summer garden. I took some tomatoes and I froze them, so now I can just use them all winter long. And I am running low, but the season's coming around again. Yay! Alright, then we have some small diced red onion, because I like that fresh onion taste. Even though there's cooked onions and garlic inside of the chili, I like that cooked onion, that fresh onion taste in the dish. And I want to tell you this wouldn't taste like traditional chili. So it's not going to have an abundance of chili powder in there. In fact, it has Schel's secret spice. Then we have, you know, my favorite. We're going to throw some white cheese inside, which is a mixture of Asiago and Parmigiano. You know, just to give it, kick it up a little bit and add a little richness and creaminess to it. And then for the topping, it's going to be a blend of 3 cheeses. We have the jack cheese, cheddar cheese, and the pepper jack cheese. Add a little heat. So this is for the topping, and using up the last of my dried parsley for the summer season. Oh, I have to see if I can stretch that. I got 2 more months left before winter is over, but maybe not. So, what I have here, Azteca tortillas. A brand that I seem to like because it doesn't have that high fat content you find in some flour tortillas. So these are flour tortillas, and so I took the liberty earlier of laying down a red sauce. And what we have here, instead of using a traditional chili sauce, what I have here is just some of that fresh marinara sauce that I made, just all tomato, and I spiced it up again with some of Schel's spicy spice mix. Whoops, cooking in the raw. You see what happens live. If I stutter, if I pause, this is how it is. So the first things first, we got our pan heating on the stove. I'm going to add a tortilla. You see, the tortilla, even though it's pliable, it's kind of hard to roll when it's cold. You don't want it to break up on you. So I'm going to heat that up a little bit in the pan just to get it nice and soft and pliable. Let me check my sauce back here. Here's my sauce. I added some smoked paprika to that, you know, just to kind of change that flavor, get a little smokiness, almost like that chipotle type of flavor to it. But in this case, it's simply just the smoked paprika. So that's soft enough. Bring that back over here. Now, in layers here, we lay down close to the edge here a layer of our bean. Okay, some fresh onion on top of that. Let's see, let's just go for it. We're gonna have an onion, so make sure you and your sweetie, both of you, have onion. So then we lay down some of the blend of the Asiago and Parmesan, okay, and roll. Now, unlike a burrito, we could enclose it like a burrito, which would be pretty nice, makes a nice little pocket, but we're doing an enchilada, make it nice and open. So nice, simple, tight roll right in our pan. Look at there. Now, I'm going to be rolling quite a few of those, so you'll catch me doing these, and then we'll finish it off. Now, the oven needs to be preset at 350 degrees, so I'll roll one more for you, just in case you missed it. I might have went too fast. So we heat that up. Now, already have that pan already warmed up and heated. So we're talking, you know, more like a minute, just to soften it. We're not trying to cook it and toast it. We just want to soften it and make it pliable. There we go. Look at there. So we roll one more. A spreading of our bean, our chili. Okay. And a generous amount of red onion. Okay, and our cheese on top of that. Alright, nice little roll, tight roll here, and there you go. Put it inside the pan nice and tight. Make sure the seam is on the bottom so it all holds together, so it's nice and tight, and I'll finish rolling up some more. Alright, so here we go with the last one for this dish. Now what's so awesome again about this is that this is something you and your guests can do. You can have a Super Bowl enchilada making party in which you can utilize any type of filling for enchiladas, whether it be meat or vegetables or beans and grains. But I think it'd be a nice thing for people working together as we get ready for the Super Bowl. Well, I guess I'll make my Super Bowl prediction. A little bit later, so stay tuned for that one. So the last one goes into our pan here. Alright, now we drizzle on some of our sauce over the top. Look how nice and simple and easy. Now again, the steam, as I said, represents the aroma that you can't smell. Since our ingredients are already cooked, all we pretty much have to do with this one, this vegetarian enchilada, is just heat it up. So we have our sauce laid down. Sprinkle on some cheese. What's enchilada without a topping of cheese, right? Alright, plenty of that nice mixture of cheese. And I can't wait to taste. And that's all there is to it. Nice with a topping of cheese. Some of that parsley. Tell me that's not worth a Super Bowl party. And into the oven we go. 350 degrees for about 15-20 minutes to get nice and hot. And I'll see you when it comes out of the oven and we can have a taste. Okay, here's the moment. We're going into the oven now. Oh my gosh, that just looked phenom. Whoa, let's get this out of here so I don't burn myself here. Whoa, take a look at that. Oh my goodness. Now, the moment of truth is always plating, and that's what cooking and raw is all about. Because sometimes it'll work out, sometimes it may not. But we'll find out. Oh, that just smells delightful. And I'm sure it's going to taste as good as it looks and as wonderful as it smells. But first is to try to get this all out in one piece. Okay, here we go. Whoa, look at there. Presto. One piece. No sticking in the bottom of the pan. And there we go. Vegetarian enchilada, or repurposed chili turned to a vegetarian enchilada. And my Super Bowl pick. So my pick for the Super Bowl, oh, that's a tough one. What we got? San Francisco and Baltimore Ravens. Even though I'm a California boy, I gotta go with the Ravens because I want to see my man get his first Super Bowl before he retires. So this is it for me, Schel, aka Cooking in the Raw. See you on the next episode with the next Super Bowl meal. Enjoy.